Hello, and welcome to Crime Catch. I am your host, Jade Laurent, and today we will be discussing a case that is not only confusing, but has left a devastating toll on investigators and the family. Today, we will be discussing the odd disappearance of Ben Garrett. In the quiet town of Hanover, Pennsylvania, family and friends describe Ben Garrett as someone who could light up a room. At 36 years old, Ben was known for being outgoing, social, and deeply connected to the people around him. According to loved ones, he was not the type of person to disappear without warning or cut off communication from family. Very little public information has been released about Ben's childhood, upbringing, marriage status, or whether he had children. As of now, authorities and media coverage have focused primarily on the mystery surrounding his disappearance rather than details about his private life. What has become clear through interviews is that Ben came from a close-knit family who remained devastated by his sudden disappearance. The last known contact with Ben happened around 2 a.m. on May 21st, 2025. Family members say that after that moment, Ben seemingly vanished without a trace from the Hanover area. Reports indicate he may have been near a wooded area before disappearing, but investigators have not publicly confirmed exactly what happened in the hours leading up to his disappearance. As days turned into weeks, concern quickly turned into fear. Ben's family checked his bank accounts and reportedly found no activity after May 21st. To them, that was one of the biggest signs that something was seriously wrong. His older brother, Dan Baumgardner, publicly stated that Ben was far too outgoing to simply hide away somewhere unnoticed. His sister, Heather Garrett, emotionally spoke about the pain of not being able to fix what had happened to her younger brother. At the same time, Hanover residents became increasingly alarmed because Ben was not the only man reported missing in the area during that period. Multiple disappearances involving men from the Hanover region sparked community concern online and throughout York County. Although investigators said they had not officially linked the cases, many locals feared something larger could be happening. Ben's disappearance soon gained wider media attention through local Pennsylvania news outlets, missing persons organizations, and social media campaigns created by family and supporters. Flyers circulated throughout Hanover, while online groups continued sharing his photo and information in hopes someone would come forward with answers. Police entered Ben Garrett into the National Crime Information Center database as an official missing person case. Authorities described him as standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing around 170 pounds, with black hair, hazel eyes, and a black beard. Ben Garrett's disappearance was one of several missing person cases involving men from the Hanover area during the same time period. Another missing man, Mark Hicks, was later found deceased in 2026, while Ben Garrett remains missing. Ben Garrett's disappearance has had a devastating emotional impact on his family, who have publicly spoken about the fear, frustration, and helplessness they've experienced since he vanished in May 2025. His older sister, Heather Garrett, described the situation as very painful and said she feels a personal responsibility to find answers because she is the oldest sibling. She explained that she has always tried to fix the things that go wrong, but in this situation she feels powerless. His family has said Ben disappearing without contacting anyone is completely out of character. They have searched desperately for any sign of him, monitoring bank accounts for activity, following online tips, and reading through countless social media discussions, hoping someone may know something. They've worked closely with police and the National Crime Information Center, all while continuing to speak publicly about Ben's case in hopes that the right person comes forward with information that could finally lead them to answers. If you know anything regarding the disappearance of Ben Garrett, no matter how small the detail may seem, investigators and the family urge you to come forward. Even the smallest piece of information could help bring answers and closure. Anyone with information can contact the local law enforcement agency handling the case, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, or submit anonymous tips through Crime Stoppers. Ben Garrett's family continues to pray, hope, and plead for answers or his safe return. As they continue to fight for answers, they simply continue to ask this one question: where is Ben Garrett?